G'day and welcome back to the garage. On the last episode of the RM125 build, a front end from an RMZ450 was grafted onto the bike. And in this episode of the build, the frame will have some repairs completed and then repainted yellow using off-the-shelf spray cans. Let's get started. So with the front end conversion completed, it's time to paint the frame. But before I can start that process, there's a few stripped threads to contend with. To repair the damaged threads, I'm using a helicoil kit. The first step in the repair process is to drill out the damaged threads. And then a new oversized thread is tapped into each hole. Then, a stainless steel insert is screwed in. And once the drive tab is punched out, we're left with the stainless steel M6 insert. The same process was then used on a couple of other damaged threads. With the repairs completed, the front end is removed and the frame was given a thorough clean. If you watch the RM250 build series, then this tool may be familiar to you. It was made specifically for removing steering stem bearing races, and before this frame is painted, I'm going to use the tool again. With the bearings out, the frame is given a final clean and it's ready for paint. Unlike the RM250 build, this time I'm going to use spray cans to paint the frame. It's acrylic automotive touch-up paint, and really it's the same stuff that I used on the 250 frame, just this time it's in a can. The process is the same as what I used on the 250. First up is the primer, and it's important to ensure that every nook and cranny of the frame is covered to stop corrosion and to allow the paint to stick. Then the primer is flattened with sandpaper before the colour coat is added. When painting the colour, I start with all of the hard to get places first, and then move on to the rest of the frame. And after about 3 coats of colour and another 3 coats of clear, the paint job is complete. And I think the results are great. If this frame and the 250 frame were side by side, you'd be hard pressed to pick the difference. And so that's the paint job complete. And I think the only difference between this paint job and the compressor and spray gun paint job is that this one just takes a little longer to go off. But after a few days of nice weather, the frame is ready for the engine, and that'll be on the next episode of this build. Thanks for watching, see you next time.